Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to do another quick tutorial and we're going to be talking about how to extract your raw photographs, the files from Google Photos so that you can easily import them into another place somewhere on the web. And I'm going to step you through something I'm trying to do right now, and I figured I'd take you along for the ride. So I am on Imagercom, which is a place where you can host photographs, and I want to add a couple of photographs to my website. And whilst I have been using Google Photos and I have that set up on my phone, and all my photos will back up automatically, and you can see I've already got photos.google.com here, and all my photos are here. I can't easily import this onto a website. I can't just drag and drop like a file on my computer because this is like another website. But there are some neat little tools to allow you to do that. So my goal is to get a couple of these photos here, these two in particular, and I want to upload this to Imager.com so I can put this in other places on the web. Whilst Google Photos is really great if I just want to share so say a little album, or share with family and that sort of thing, it's super easy to do that with the link, but it's not great if you want to host it somewhere else, or if there is some service that needs the raw files. So to download the photos so they can be uploaded somewhere else, all you need to do is tick the photos you want, and I've got the two that I want right here, and you head up to the little menu button. You click on download, give it a second. Okay, so here is, well, for me it's going to prompt. For you it might just save straight away. I'm just going to save this in my downloads folder, and I'm just going to keep it photos.zip. I don't need to rename it. So what's happening here is that from Google Photos, it has packaged these two photos together into what's called a zip file, which is an archive. And from here, I can click on this little arrow, hit show in folder, and now I can see this photos.zip file in my downloads. Now, this is an archive, so what this means is that it's a single file that contains more files. So if I double click on this, for example, I can see there's a couple of JPEG files, which are photos, and I can just click extract all. And yes, that's fine. We can extract it to the same place that it is originally. It's downloads and then photos. We're going to hit extract, and there we go. So now we have a folder called photos with these two pictures that I wanted. So now what I can do, now that I have the actual files on my computer, I can head back over to whatever service I want. I can click on add images, browse, photos, and here they are. So I can just select these two, and those will happily upload. Now, one other little tip which I will give. So as you probably know, all the photos that you take on a smartphone that has Google Photos set up, it will automatically sync, and you can access them all from photos.google.com. But you can also set up Google Drive. If you're not familiar with Google Drive, it's a service which allows you to synchronize your files, things like documents and spreadsheets and other files that you might have. And they synchronize to computer locally. I have Google Drive set up already. As you can see in my files here, under Google Drive, I have my Google Photos folder, and all my photos automatically sync over to here. I don't have to do anything. But there is a little checkbox that you need to mark to be able to get this to work. So if you want all your photos to synchronize to your computer locally, let's say you have Google Drive set up, all you have to do is head over to drive.google.com on the web, and then you have to go into the settings, and then you need to make sure that you check this create a Google Photos folder. Now, this is just actually disabled by default for good reason, because it does actually take up a bit of space, especially if you have a lot of photos. I know this computer has a fair bit of storage, but I have another computer that doesn't have much storage at all. And I actually ensure that I don't create a Google Photos folder on that setup there. I've actually got a separate Google account that I use on that, and I don't have the photos synchronizing because otherwise it would fill it up. So just make sure you've got space on your computer for all your photos as well, and of course available bandwidth. If you're on, let's say, something like mobile broadband where you don't have much data each month, you probably want to avoid that option, as nice as it is. And that's pretty much it. My photos are now uploaded. They did that in the background, and I'm good to go. And if you need to do it ever again, you can always just go through that process from the top. That's it for today. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully this helps, and happy photoing. See you.